What the hell is up, everybody? It has been a while since we did a video. Your boy has been running ragged, busy, doing things. But I'm back. Felt like speaking to you guys again today in video format. This is another episode of From Grateful to Greatness. Every video starts off with me being grateful, so I am grateful for my friends, my family, my fiance, everybody who follows me on social media, all of you for taking the time to watch these videos, and God and the universe for allowing your boy another day on this planet to talk to you. So, today I want to talk about embracing imperfections, and I talked about this in a recent blog of mine. But I know a lot of you guys are a little bit more visual, so we're going to speak on the subject. And I'm going to get real personal here today, guys. So, if you ain't ready, bounce out. If you're ready, this is kind of like Eminem's last verse at the end of 8 Mile. You know, now tell them something they don't know about me. I embrace the imperfections, man. I embrace my mistakes. I embrace my flaws and my faults and my past, my failures, my fuck-ups, and my triumphs. I want to talk to you about that. The reason we're weird, there ain't nobody here but me. What the fuck? There's we up there, though. The reason I'm talking about this today is because a person who follows my page shared my page on her page. Her name's Judy, and she's a soldier, man. She's tough, and she's one of the most amazingly supportive people I've met through social media. If you don't follow her, check her out. It's called A New You with Judy, Judi. Really awesome, but a whole bunch of new people showed up on the page, so that's why I was like, let me take the time to do kind of like a get-to-know-you thing, because it's been a while since there was like a surge in likes on my page. So the blog I wrote was that, and the video will be that as well. Now, I talk about embracing imperfections, and thank you, Judy, by the way. I talk about embracing imperfections because I don't believe in a victim mentality. I believe that you have to be honest about the things that you have done in your life if you are going to achieve any kind of success with anything. And, I am a guy who is not a guru, not an expert, not anything really. I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm just a regular dude who did some extraordinary things in the last 5 years, and I've decided to use that experience to try to help other people realize that they can overcome their imperfections, they can overcome their mistakes, and they can actually not only just overcome them, but use them as fuel, use them as power. And that's why I'm always saying on my page and stuff, turn your pain into power, because I really believe that the pain in life, the flaws, the failures are where we learn the most and get the most strength and improvement. And that's why, man, I'm real honest, guys. I mean, I talk about this stuff all the time, but I'll bring it up again. 5 years ago, I was a chain smoker, a binge drinker. I drank probably about 5 nights a week, and I mean drank hard. I smoked 2 packs of cigarettes a day. I used to eat, constantly just terrible meals, and I was living a very dangerous lifestyle. And I apologize for those of you who've already heard this shit, this broken record shit thing spiel, but a lot of people haven't, so I'm giving them to, that's why there's no editing. I'm giving the new story to them. Not the new story, but the old story to the new people. My goodness gracious, I need a producer. But yeah, so I almost died because of all those bad choices. I had 3 heart attack scares in a 2-week span. And the last one of the 3 is the one that changed my life. And the next day I woke up from that. I had begged God to give me another chance, and boom, I changed my entire life. I was just full of rage and anger, and I used that to lose 220 pounds, quit smoking cold turkey, and I stopped binge drinking. But I still drink sometimes, and I definitely toned it down considerably as the years went on. But, as we talk about embracing imperfections, embracing flaws, before my book came out, and before I even was writing the book, I still would drink. I didn't drink all the time, but when I did drink, I would go overboard. And last year, I drank so bad one night that I was actually throwing up on the street outside of a bar, and my friend was helping me. And I had the blog at that time, but I didn't have the book. I didn't have, things weren't as, up there as they are now. And the next morning, I remember just being like, man, being that guy and the guy I am now don't go together. I can still drink, I can still have fun, but I can't be this fucking frat boy drink till you vomit crazy psycho anymore. I have to practice what I preach. I can't tell people to be one way and then I'm being another. And I felt like that was the one big thing holding me back then. I felt like I was still kind of holding on to that old lifestyle a little bit. And that was the last time, actually. And that was a good thing it happened because it woke me up and made me realize that I have a responsibility, not just to myself, but to all of you who look to me now for whatever guidance, advice, what have you. I don't feel like those two things go together. And the reason I'm so honest about this stuff, I had an anxiety attack 2 years ago that put me in the hospital. I put myself in the hospital because I was scared of what was going to happen. What was I going to do to myself? All that shit. The last 5 years changed me physically. The last 2 years changed me mentally. I embrace these things. I'm honest about them. I don't lie about it. I don't hide it. I don't try to act like I'm perfect. I don't try to act like I'm above it. I talk about it because I want you guys to understand that you're not alone. I was abused as a kid. I was bullied constantly for being an awkward, overweight kid. I was friend zoned. Like, I can't even count on two hands how many times I was friend zoned. I have been through all kind of shit that, the wide spectrum. My father just died 2 months ago from a 7-month battle with cancer. I've had ups and downs with friends and family like you wouldn't believe. I had my grandfather die of Alzheimer's disease, blah, 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 all this shit. I have had anxiety issues, depression. I've overcome all this stuff because I don't run from it. I accept it and I use it instead of acting like the shit didn't happen. I don't have a victim mentality. I don't blame the world for the things that have happened to me. I blame myself, aside from, the things I couldn't control, but I blame myself for my reactions to those events. I blame myself for using those things as a reason to self-destruct. And that's what I feel like I can bring to you guys. I can bring a sense of realism and honesty that you're not going to find from other supposed gurus or whatever you want to call it, motivational people. I feel like I can give you something that is a little bit more down to earth and honest because I am you. I fuck up, I make mistakes, but I learn from them, I use them, I always evolve, I don't stay the same. And whenever I make mistakes, I sit there and I reflect on it and I decide, what did I learn from this mistake? What did I learn from this setback? And I keep going forward. I am so honest with you guys because I feel like I can't connect to you the way I want to. I can't help anybody the way I want to help them if I'm pretending I'm perfect and I don't make mistakes. That's why I'm going to sit here and tell you, yeah, last year I had this blog site, but guess what? I fucking got so hammered one night that I threw up on the street, and that was the last time it happened because I realized that I had to be better than I ever was before if I was going to connect to you in a way that I wanted to. I took strides to fixing my anxiety problems, daily repetitions, daily mantras. I watch videos on YouTube religiously about this shit. And I realize this is a long-ass video, and they're usually not this long, but I feel like it was important. I don't know why I do this. It's because I'm sweating. It's hot in here. Let's open a window, huh? I'm doing this like I got hair and shit. I talk to you this frankly and honestly and unfiltered because I feel like this is the best way to connect to you, because I don't want you to ever get the impression that I am perfect or I'm hiding anything. And honestly, if I embrace my imperfections, nobody can ever use them against me either. I'm speaking the truth right now. You can't ever come at me and say, well, you did this and you did that. Guess what? Everybody knows what I did. Everybody knows I was a womanizing scumbag. Everybody knows I was a drink till you vomit lush 5 days a week. Everybody knows every single thing about me. Nobody can use anything against me. I can use it to propel myself forward and to help you guys learn. You see what I learned from my mistakes, maybe it'll help you avoid the exact same mistakes, or at least give you a leg up when you're trying to learn from them. And I'm getting to the damn 11-minute mark. I think you guys get the point. Welcome to the insanity. Welcome to the page. I hope you enjoy everything that I do. And hey, get ready for a lot of F-bombs and S-bombs. And that being said, I'm going to get in the gym, actually. So remember, all you need is a start and some heart. Peace.